a replacement for the Draken as a fighter. The Draken very much a double delta design. This one, however, converting that, taking it more forward and introducing a concept used liberally throughout European fighter designs, the canard and delta. So please welcome now Stellan Andersson in the SAAB 37 Viggen. Arriving there as promised in a slow, going straight into a 360-degree turn. You'll then, following this, climb up to 4,000 feet. That's when you'll hear the burner come in and a bit more noise and impact before going into a few looping maneuvers. On comes the G, tensing of the muscles and launching up to a good 4, maybe a little bit more, 1,000 feet, increasing the speed up the top there. He'll pop out of the cloud in just a second or two. The whole aim of the design very much in the Swedish context of producing a robust aircraft with good short runway performance. Power and weight, heavy aircraft as well. Speciality, of course, of the Swedes was to operate from numerous specially prepared roads and highways to reduce the vulnerability to attack in the event of war, but also needing the requirement, including a supersonic ability at low level with a Mach 2 performance at altitude. Coming in now, he'll put in a small roll for us. Choosing another wing over instead. Let's see if we get the roll on the next pass. And there it is. Classic is a delightful manoeuvre at barrel roll. That one a relatively small one, not using a great deal of sky. And basically carving a manoeuvre around the size and shape of a large barrel. The aircraft they designed needed to be able to make these short landings on these prepared strips, roadways and opportunities, but trying also to get low angles of attack to avoid damaging them at the same time. So a very demanding profile to design any aircraft for, and the Swedes right at the sharp end of doing this, and they selected this particular design, a conventional delta wing, but with a small high-set canard. We refer to this as a foreplane there. Leading another 360. impact, not just in the noise, but also the size and shape of this aircraft. And of course, this design becoming a very common design in the following generation of jet aircraft, with the Typhoon, the Dassault Rafale, the JAS-39 Gripen, of course, and also the Israeli Kefir. Very slow pass now, showing the terrific speed range of this aircraft with the undercarriage down in the dirty configuration. Total of 329 of these were built between 1970 and 1990. Stalin joined the Air Force in 1969. He flew the Viggen for the best part of 10 years. On leaving, he went to join the Swedish commercial airline SAS, but continued to fly vintage aircraft at the same time as moving on to the Boeing 767. Well over 12,000 hours to his credit, and has flown a huge number of other vintage aircraft as well, including the Vampire, the Hunter, and of course the previous aircraft, the J-29 Tucano or Barrel. And there, I just caught him, a relatively benign final pass there from Stellan Andersson in the almighty Viggen.